had children from a local school down at the beach and learning all about the macha, which is a really special local habitat here in Lewis, and also about corncrakes who like to live in this amazing location. We've got bell tents, we've really created kind of a festival atmosphere. You make these plans when you think it's going to be glorious and sunny. It's not so much, but it's okay. So we're very lucky to be able to have the macha right here, okay? Now we're going to have an activity all about it. We're going to look for what kind of animals, what kind of plants are in the macha. But also, we've been searching for animals in the macha, so things like caterpillars and moths. A lot of snails. It's good weather for snails. And the frogs. It was really exciting. They loved that. We have had our storytelling tent in both English and Gaelic.
Guess what you're going to do now? Pretend to be elephants.
The children have been they've been learning all about the journey of a corncrake from here in Lewis all the way down to the Congo rainforest where they spend the winter.
Yeah, I'm scary.
You look so scary, Alice.
You're scary, yeah.
We've also been learning about the call a corncrake makes using percussive instruments. And then they've been corncrake scientists, where they wear masks to make it feel like how it is when we scientists go out in the middle of the night when it's pitch black and we listen for corncrakes, because that's how we survey them. And then the other activity has all been about learning about migration, because migration is a really challenging part of a bird's life. So they've been learning about just how dangerous migration is.
They could run out of food, they might not find food, and they need a lot of energy for all that flying, don't they?
Just thinking about the birds and what it's like for them to travel these incredible journeys and fly over the Sahara Desert and then reach the jungle. And by the end, they're all so excited and just love sharing their enthusiasm for it. And I hope they want to go home and share these stories with their families and with their friends.
Probably one of the most epic things I found out about them was that someone from the RSPB told me that they crossed the Sahara in one trip, which is very awesome, I would say. And some of them can go up to 30,000 feet, which is almost where the planes go.
Well, I knew they came out close to night and really early in the morning. And I think that's all I knew at the time. And then I learned that they went from Scotland to Central Africa. I prefer outside learning though, because you get to enjoy your time in nature and there's fresh air outside and it's just fun.
I love it. I just love it because I'm quite an outdoorsy person, and I think it's just a better place to be than in a classroom all day, because I just don't think it's good for me. So it's a better way to connect with nature.
Tell me what people should think about corncrakes. If you were going to talk to people about corncrakes, what would you say to them now that you've done this?
I'd say to them to be careful with them and that they're really important animals and that they should keep a lookout for them and they're pretty cool creatures.
I would tell them that they're very fascinating and that you could learn more about them and find out how fascinating they are.
I would tell them that they're a cool and different type of creature.
They're just an excellent, they're a beautiful bird, and all their beautiful colours on them and where they go and just the way they are is just amazing.
corncrakes are entirely dependent upon farming and crofting practices being good for them. So these children are part of those communities. They're also the future crofters and farmers. If they don't know what a corncrake is, why would they care about them in the future, and why would they want to save them? So I hope that by teaching them and by getting them really enthusiastic about corncrakes, they'll remember these birds in the future, and maybe they'll want to help them as well.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.